Hey folks, Gary here doing a daily Bible reading for Wednesday. And I know we didn't do one yesterday. Apologize for that. It was my birthday. And so we did a bunch of birthday stuff here in Saskatchewan with family, which was kind of cool. But doing the daily Bible reading today, right now, with Clifford. Clifford, the safety dog. Hey, Cliffy. Yeah, there we go. So, still looking at Genesis 12, and today we're going to do verses 10 to 20. We're going to get a whole bunch of them off today. So, here we go. Now, there was a famine in the land, so Abram went down to Egypt to sojourn there, for the famine was severe in the land. So Abraham's leaving the promised land. The land has been promised to him by God to go into Egypt. Now, that's not unusual. People would do that because if there's a severe famine, Egypt was able to weather that better than other places. That's why he would go there. But he's still leaving the land that God promised him to go someplace else, and there's an issue with that. But let's continue on. When he was about to enter Egypt, he said to Sarah, his wife, "I know that you are a woman beautiful in appearance, and when the Egyptians see you, they will say, 'This is his wife.' Then they will kill me, but they will let you live. Say you are my sister, that it may go well with me because of you, and that my life may be spared for your sake." When Abram entered Egypt, the Egyptians saw that the woman was very beautiful, and when the princes of Pharaoh saw her, they praised her to Pharaoh, and the woman was taken into Pharaoh's house. And for her sake he dealt well with Abram, and he had sheep and oxen and male donkeys and male servants and female donkeys and camels. So Abraham makes a second kind of bad choice. His choice is that he's not going to trust God. That's his choice. He doesn't think God can keep him safe from Pharaoh. So he doesn't think God can keep him safe from a famine, and he doesn't think God can keep him safe from Pharaoh. And so to protect himself, he basically pimps out his wife. He goes to drastic measures to save his own skin because he's not trusting the promise that God has on his life. So let's see how that works out. But the Lord afflicted Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarah, Abram's wife. So Pharaoh called Abram and said, "What is this that you have done to me? Why did you not tell me that she was your wife? Why did you say she is my sister, so that I took her for my wife? Now then, here is your wife. Take her and go." And Pharaoh gave orders concerning him, and they sent him away with his wife and all that he had. This is just, Abraham is supposed to be a blessing to the other nations, and instead he brings a curse to the other nations because of his disobedience. What was his disobedience? Not trusting God, not having faith in God. Now, Abraham will have a lot of faith in God, but at this moment, it was waning. Now, I look at this, and I can see the mistake in this, but I also see something really awesome in this. And what's the awesome part of it? God does protect him. God does cover him. God does lead him further along. Abraham's failing in this doesn't negate the promise that God has over his life. The destiny of Abraham is not affected by what he's done here. We all make choices. We all face hard situations, and we make choices about those things. And sometimes we blow it badly. But it doesn't change the fact that God loves us, and it doesn't change the fact that God has a destiny for us and a desire for us to get from here to someplace else. And that doesn't change because God loves us so much, just like he loves Abram. And I go, man, you can blow it bad, but God still takes care of you. And that's pretty cool.